Thanks, sir. When you get to the Senate in 2013, what's actually your vision for the role of people?
Now, coming back to my senatorial race, I believe that between 2011 and today, Urhobos have never been properly represented at the national level. It is not because the man who was there as a senator hasn't got the capacity to represent Urhobo, but the obvious thing that Urhobo went to the National Assembly as an opposition. Senator Ighoyota, who went to the National Assembly as a senator, was the only DPP senator in the whole country, meaning that the Urhobos were the only opposition at the national level at that level. Ighoyota and his party were neither in the minority party nor in the majority party. Decisions taken to administer this country from the national level are taken at caucuses. So it was neither in the minority caucus, neither was it in the majority caucus. So it cannot be privy to decisions taken at such levels. By implication, Urhobos became opposition at the hand level. We are not known to play opposition party. In the state, similarly happened. Most legislators in the state were in opposition. They came from the opposition party. So when Urhobos cry of marginalization at all levels, it is because of the level of representation. Urhobos in the state were in opposition. Urhobos at the higher level were in opposition. That is not what we wish ourselves. We recall that between 1999 and 2007 or so, Urhobos had ministers. Urhobos had secretary, private secretary to the president. Urhobos were heads of so many government departments at the federal level. I was the chairman of the governing council, of the federal governing council. Mr. Kugo was the minister. David Adebia was the private secretary to the president. There were so many people of Urhobo origin that were holding federal positions. But as of today, Iman Iboro was the chief press secretary to the president. These are Urhobo people. But as of today, no one is in the federal government because of the opposition politics that we played. Such thing cannot happen to us again. So if I go to the Senate Representative Central, those things that were visited on us cannot again, because I am going to go there as a member of the national party, a member of the national government. I must be part of decisions that will affect our state, that will affect our security, that will affect the federal government. Of course, I will join to make laws, join others to make laws that will affect the country, that affect our state, and affect the Urhobo people. But the most important thing is that environment that will be conducive for the Urhobo people to have that sense of belonging. The oversight function, which I am going to emphasize seriously, is purely will be dedicated to the enhancement of the living standard of Urhobo people, the empowerment, the social upliftment, the economic upliftment of Urhobo people, so that they know they are a major stakeholder as the fifth largest tribe in Urhobo land. They become major stakeholder, they become economic stakeholder in this country. They can be reckoned with, they can be adequately represented, they can fill all the gaps that have been vacated because of our opposition. And so many other things that will enhance the standard of living of Urhobo. And I'm going to create an Urhobo house in Abuja. where Urhobo can come and converge and discuss and have that sense of belonging, like I did when I was the commissioner in Asaba. My hand became Urhobo hand. My house was labeled Urhobo hand. That's where Urhobo congregate and discuss issues that affect Urhobo. Urhobo level, you see, at that time in Asaba, everybody that comes to Asaba, you don't need to see anybody. See me alone was enough. That is what I want to replicate in Abuja, so that Urhobo can be part of the national administration. Today we are just out. We are nowhere. We are not represented. We are in opposition, and the federal government sees us as opposition. That is why it took a long time. It took a long time from 2009 to 2013. Urhobo could not see the president until I, Chief Ighoyota Amori, quote me any day, as the president of UPU, facilitated and gotten approval for the UPU and Urhobo to see Mr. President. I am saying it categorically because I brought the approval. I collected all the letters, they've written 6 letters to Mr. President, and none was replied until I took all the letters and went to the federal government to get an approval for Urhobo to see Mr. President. And recently, they saw Mr. President. That is what I did. I am saying it categorically. Nobody did it. You can ask the president of UPU, General Zisa. You can ask John Onujako, and you can ask Tuesday Onoga, who is the 10th president, the 10th vice president of the UPU. That is what I was able to facilitate, even when I was not there. I am very proud to say it, that I did it and made it possible. And Urhobo saw Mr. President. Of course, that is trying to close the gap between Urhobo and the national government. My going in, of course, better things will come.
Thank you very much, sir. Of course, you have been able to clear lots of negative rumors.